Hello, my fellow animal lovers and pet parents. Welcome to Enlightened Animal Communication. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning to my channel, welcome back. I am so grateful to have you and your beloved pet in the afterlife joining me for this reading today. And I hope you find yourselves well. My name is Sherry. I am a telepathic animal communicator and medium, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. And in this channel, we are combining the two in hopes that you will receive some enlightening communication from your pet uh, and and just experience a deeper connection and a deeper spiritual bond with them. All right, that is my wish for you. Okay, so just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If you would like to connect with your pet in the afterlife and or here in physical form, I do offer private telepathic animal communication sessions. They are offered virtually in real time. Thereafter, I do send you the recording of it also, but it's taking place in real time. Okay. And so you will receive more specific information from a private session. These readings on this channel are very general, so you will receive much more specific information. Just to let you know that. And if you want to take advantage of my Rainbow Bridge sale, I am running that through April 10th. So just email me. The link to my website is below. And of course, we can schedule you after April 10th. But if you just send me the email by April 10th, and we'll get you on the schedule and get you paid and everything. You can, if you want to extend it, it's a 30-minute session, but it also includes me communicating telepathically with your pet for 10 to 15 minutes prior to your session. I write down everything they want to share with you, and then I convey that to you during your session. Then we open up the dialogue. You can talk to them, ask them questions, respond to things that they've shared, and all of that. It normally takes about 30 minutes. Now, if you have a lot more, if you have a lot of questions and you really want to dive a little deeper, we can extend that to 45 minutes and we just adjust the price accordingly. Or if you want two 30-minute sessions for one pet or two 30-minute sessions for two pets in the afterlife, or if you want to combine a regular session with a pet here in physical form and schedule that back to back with a pet in the afterlife, we can do that. I'm very flexible, so just let me know what you're looking for, but you can take advantage of connecting with your pet in the afterlife. It's normally $75. It's $60. It's a 20% discount. That's a 30-minute session. Okay. If you pay via my business Venmo account, you receive, now this is just a one-time payment, if you decide to combine two sessions, 30-minute sessions back to back, and you pay via Venmo, you receive an additional $5 discount. So just to let you know all of that, and I would be greatly honored to meet with you and your beloved pet. Okay, so wanted to let you know that. I also offer another program for people who have adopted a rescue pet within the last 30 days. This is called Ruby's Rescue Pet Discount Program, and I offer a 30% discount. And the reason I'm offering this is because an animal communication session is a great way for you to be able to help your pet transition into your home after you've adopted them. It helps you, open up the lines of communication, get to know them better. They have a better understanding as to what's happening. They can share their thoughts and feelings. You can bring other pets that you already have in your home into the conversation. And it's really a great way for them to adjust to their new home with you, right? Their new family. and for you to adjust to them too. So I offer that. That is, if you've adopted them within 30 days, okay, you receive a 30% discount. One more quick announcement. I am also offering life purpose and or career path card readings, just individual card readings. They're an hour long, they're 60 minutes, and life purpose career path coaching package as well. I have added a page to my website. So just if you're interested in that for yourself, um, just click on the page that says life purpose / career, and it's completely separate. Okay. You'll contact me separately. The pricing is separate. Everything's separate. So just click on that page if you're interested in that as well. I am running a spring sale, which is a 50% discount. So check that out. And thank you for listening to all of my explanation and announcements. I do appreciate it. And let's get into your reading. All right. So take a deep breath. I always suggest to look at your pet's photo in the afterlife. Look at if you have a photo where their eyes, are facing the camera. Look into their eyes. That's a soul to soul connection. And I know this can be emotional, so just take a deep breath. They'll guide you to, the right reading. You have 3 choices. But again, if one of them doesn't resonate, try another one, and your second choice or even third choice might be, the one that really clicks. Okay. And yeah, so let's look at group 1. So you can assign, so this is group 1 with great teacher. And the topic is spiritual guidance from your pet in the afterlife. So our pets are our spirit guides. They're our angels. They're part of our soul family. They're with us. They're still guiding us. They, they're not with us in physical form, but they are still with us. So I just want you to know that, okay? So spiritual guidance. So they're still guiding you. They're helping you. So this is spiritual guidance from your pet in the afterlife regarding your current situation. So they're still helping you from the other side, okay? And they act as guardian angels and spirit guides while they're in physical form also. But that role continues when they cross over, okay? So group 1 is great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences, okay? And group 2 is animal guardian, trust your instincts. So for group 2, you can assign, you can choose 2 or even 3 readings for just one pet in the afterlife. You can assign different readings for different pets in the afterlife, whatever works for you. And this is for group 3 with wise one, grow within your current situation. Okay. All right. So, you can pause the video if you need to, and otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in your reading. Okay, group 1, welcome to your reading. Welcome to you and your beloved pet in the afterlife. If you want to look at their photo again, excuse me, you want to look at their photo and kind of just get in touch with them, please honor any other messages that I don't actually say. If any messages come through, honor those and just know that those are messages coming from your pet in the afterlife, okay? And just a reminder, I greatly appreciate that if you enjoy this reading, to give it a thumbs up. Ways that you can support my channel, click the like button, leave me a comment, and that really gives me feedback as to whether this is resonating with you or not, whether you're enjoying the reading, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video with someone you think might benefit from it. Yeah. Oh, and there is a donation option too. You certainly don't have to, but if you feel called to do so, you can leave a donation below. All right. Okay. So let's get into your reading. So you chose Great Teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. This is such a beautiful card. Isn't that beautiful? So I feel like your pet is a teacher, and that is part of their spiritual purpose. They are a teacher, and they have been teaching you while they were in physical form. They were teaching you, and in spirit form, they are continuing that role. They're teaching you, right? And learn from spiritual experiences. So their initial message, regarding your current situation is to see your experiences as lessons, as I feel like they're wanting you to see that life is happening for you and not to you. So, rising above your situation and be able to see, excuse me, the things that are happening in your life, or maybe not happening in your life the way you want them to, is because there's something much better for you, okay? That life is happening for you, not to you. So there are blessings in disguise happening, right? And that's part of what you're learning. Part of your lessons, part of your spiritual lesson is just to learn that life is happening for you, not to you. And so when something doesn't work out the way you think you'd like it to, or you think would benefit you the most, or something, that Spirit has a greater plan. Okay? And also what's coming through is to trust yourself and believe in yourself. Group 1, believe in yourself. Yeah, like, I don't know, just have more confidence in yourself. Let's pull some cards, but I just feel like it's a lot of maybe things aren't lining up the way that you want them to, or maybe you're hitting some brick walls, or whatever it is. And there's divine timing in place. There's something better for you than you're imagining, and also to believe in yourself. So those are some initial messages coming through. Okay, spiritual guidance for you from your pet in the afterlife. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards from the Animal Tarot deck here. Great Spirit Angels, Guides, and Pets of group number 1 viewers, pet parents. What other messages do you have? Spiritual freedom is also coming through. As I'm looking at this dove, it looks like the dove is kind of being released from the hands of this person. And there's kind of like, it's almost symbolic of you giving yourself freedom. Freedom to go down the path that you choose. Freedom to align with your true self. There's something about freedom happening here, group 1. Okay. All right. So, Spirit guides, pets of group number 1, pet parents. What other messages do you have for your beloved pet parent regarding their current situation Spiritual guidance. Group 1. Queen of Winter. Wow. Experienced, self-sufficient, brilliant, funny with the leopard. All your experiences. There we go. With spiritual experiences. I learn from spiritual experiences. All your life experiences have prepared you for this moment of truth. It's time to declutter your home, clear away situations that aren't working for you anymore, and disengage from people who create more drama than happiness. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So your life experiences, yeah, they've helped you grow. These are lessons, and it's time to stand in your truth, right? You are experienced now. You have life experience. Clear away the situations that aren't working for you anymore. Declutter your home, disengage with, toxic relationships or situations or I don't know, career, whatever it is. Let's get some more. Wow, you have another swords card. So these are swords cards. So this is air element, which is the mental plane. 8 of winter, bunting. It's so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. Yes, exactly. So when I talked about freedom, that's what was coming through, was this dove being released. So, and these birds, they're not really caged. The door is open. So, freedom. It's so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. Trust that God will lift you to new heights and give you greater self-confidence, which is what I mentioned earlier. Self-confidence, if you affirm your freedom. Okay, that's amazing. All right, so this is already really synchronistic. So the initial messages that were coming through: believe in yourself, have confidence in yourself, freedom. You're not trapped. You are free to be you. You are free to make your choices. You are free to stand in your truth, right? Declutter your mind from negative beliefs, limiting beliefs, declutter toxic relationships, literally your home, whatever it is. Yeah, because that's going to lead you to the 6 of spring, which is the 6 of wands, fire energy, passion. You may receive a promotion, be chosen for a scholarship, or find that you're singled out for special recognition. You've done an amazing job and you deserve all the attention. This is recognition. All right. And this could be recognition for, a career path that you choose, but it's really also just self-recognition for who you are, what you stand for, what you believe in. Yeah, you are free to be you. You are not as restricted as you think. Okay. And that is what your pet in the afterlife wants you to know. Princess of Summer. This is the Princess of Cups, which is water energy, sensitive, kind, open-hearted, inexperienced. You can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. Okay, so this is someone who is very young or young at heart or um, who inexperienced. So we have you who's very experienced, and you are or someone else is inexperienced and just a younger energy. So this could be someone you are mentoring. You might want to go into a career where you mentor others or help others in some way. Um, Someone or animals, who are more vulnerable. Yeah, I'm seeing that this could be, but also this could be a new idea for you or a new path that you want to take that is coming from your heart and tapping into your inner child, tapping into your own sensitivity, your own kind, open heart. So again, it could be a relationship, or it could be just representing a path that you want to take. I just wanted to pull one more, so I just follow my intuition with that. So King of Spring, which is King of Wands, inspiring, dramatic, ambitious, wise. Now's your moment to step up to a leadership role. Don't back away from the spotlight, as your plans will be successful as long as you stay focused upon the big picture. Okay, so yeah, that just wraps up this message perfectly, group one. All right, so this is you stepping into your power, your grace, your passion, your truth, right? Your truth with this Queen of Winter. And again, releasing the limitations, releasing the just what isn't aligned for you, aligning to your true self, recognizing yourself for who you are. And I do feel like for some of you, you're going to be a mentor for others. Okay. And, or helping others or teaching others. And maybe you are a teacher also, because, I said earlier that your pet is a teacher, but many times our pets mirror us. So maybe you are a teacher or aspire to be a teacher, but you're going to step into your passion and your power and your authority. And I don't mean having authority over others, but just your autonomy around all of that. Okay, beautiful. Let's pull some oracle cards. All right. So yes, so your pet, great. Group one, your pet in the afterlife, again, was your teacher in physical form, is still your teacher, and again, possibly inspiring you to be a teacher for others. All right? Okay. But if that doesn't resonate, just empowering yourself, giving yourself freedom to be your authentic self. Beautiful. Okay, so great spirit angels, guides, pets in the afterlife of group number one, pet parents. What other messages do you have for your beloved pet parent regarding their current situation, group one? Kinship, community, your group. Okay. All right. So yeah, there's something about your soul group I'm getting, here in physical form. Something about your soul group, but you might be stepping into, again, a leadership role with, that's what I meant to say instead of authority, I meant like a leadership role. But there's something about your soul group here on earth. Archangel Haniel, joy, blessings, intuition. Yeah. Yeah. You're stepping into this joyfulness and blessings and trusting your intuition. Trusting your intuition, group one. Okay? Trusting yourself. All right, let's pull some more oracle cards. Great spirit angels, guides. Pets in the afterlife of group number one. Group number one, pet parents. What other spiritual guidance do you have for them regarding their current situation? Group one. Spiritual adventure, travel, education, experience, inspiration. Okay, I love this because with your wands cards, that's fire energy and that's inspiration, having inspiration. And you're kind of your pet is encouraging you to take a spiritual adventure. Be adventurous in life. This is your pet sitting across from you, right? Travel, education. And I get that a lot of you are just kind of on some of you might be traveling, but I think a lot of you might just be, this might be symbolic of, just your life's journey. Yeah. But we have education here. And so we're talking about your pet being a teacher, potentially you being a teacher. And we have education as a key word. And we have experience again. So experience keeps coming up. So your experience in life, your life experience, really plays a key role, group one, in your current situation. And like I said before, potentially helping others. You might be, literally a teacher or an educator, right? You might be just teaching in some other indirect way. But I feel like it's based on your life experience. You're able to help others, mentor others, teach others, inspire others. Yeah, beautiful. Perfect timing, auspicious, clockwork, planning, patience. Yeah. So this is perfect timing. And we're going from night to day. We're going from letting go of the clutter, the literal clutter, the clutter in our minds, the just the darkness, the feeling trapped, to the sunshine, right? Going from night to day. And again, you're giving yourself freedom, right? You're releasing what no longer aligns with you or serves you. That is so beautiful. Yes, just beautiful. And then we have divine magic. Yeah, wishes, goals, dreams, accomplishment. Yeah, so your pet wants you to keep striving for this. And we have a beautiful rainbow, which is symbolic of the rainbow bridge. So, yeah, striving for those goals. Beautiful. All right. We're going to pull another card from this deck. All right. Great Spirit Angels, guides, and pets in the afterlife of group number 1 viewers. What other messages do you have? What other spiritual guidance do you have for your beloved pet parent and their current situation? Moon, take note of intuitive messages. Okay, so you've gotten intuition. Let's see. Yeah. Archangel Haniel with joy, blessings, and intuition. Take note of intuitive messages. So trust your intuition. Whatever's coming through, even whatever's coming through during this reading that I may not be saying out loud, trust your intuition. Okay. The moon is always about your intuition and revealing something to you, right? Something rising to the surface. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Beautiful. Yes, whatever this is, you're growing spiritually, whatever you want to grow, or whatever you want to manifest, you'll be able to grow and reap the rewards. Oh, so beautiful. Just beautiful. Yeah. I'm going to pull one more of these. We have drum with dream and journey. Yes. So follow your dreams, your goals. You have dreams twice. Follow your dreams, follow your goals, and as I said before, this is about your life's journey. Okay. It is about your current situation, but you're on a spiritual journey and your pet is with you on this journey. They're not leaving you. They're not leaving you, group 1. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Okay. So we are going to pull one more final message from these little cards here. Starlight cards. Great Spirit Angels, guides, pets in the afterlife of group number 1 pet parents. What final messages do you have for your beloved pet parent? Spiritual guidance regarding your current situation. Group 1. Expand. Growth is often uncomfortable and messy, but necessary. Yes. Okay. So we have enjoy growth. So this is all about growth. It's all about your spiritual growth. Okay. Releasing the limitations, group 1. Growing into yourself, allowing yourself freedom to be you. Okay. And your pet is helping you with that. Your pet is teaching you from the afterlife. And again, for some of you, you might also be teaching others or mentoring others in some way. Courage, wish upon a star, release all limiting beliefs. There you go. So in the very beginning, I said confidence, courage, wish upon a star and release all limiting beliefs. That is what this message is all about. Releasing your limiting beliefs, which is what we've been saying all along. Yeah, beautiful. All right, group 1. What beautiful message from your pet in the afterlife. I want to thank Great Spirit Angels, Guides, and Pets in the Afterlife of group number 1 pet parents for bringing these beautiful messages through. Group number 1 pet parents, thank you so very much for joining me for this reading. I hope that you feel enlightened from the messages that came through. If you did, please remember to give it a like. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear your feedback. Know that you're out there. Know that we're connecting. I would love to hear from you, even if it's just a heart or anything. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell so you can be notified as to when more readings like this are being uploaded. And again, if you're interested in a private animal communication session with me in real time, virtually, with your pet in the afterlife and or here in physical form, just click the link below to my website. And if you're watching this by April 10th, you can take advantage of my Rainbow Bridge sale. All right, so check it out. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next reading. And until then, blessings to you and your beloved pet or pets. Okay, group 2, welcome to your reading. Welcome to you and your beloved pet in the afterlife. I know these readings can be kind of emotional, so just take a deep breath. You can look at your pet's photo and look into their eyes, kind of connect with them that way. Trust any messages that come through that I actually haven't said out loud. Trust that those are messages from your pet in the afterlife. Okay, and just a reminder, I would greatly appreciate it that if you enjoy this reading, to please give it a thumbs up. These are ways that you can support my channel. Give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, even if it's just brief. Love to hear from you. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video with someone who you think might enjoy it or benefit from it. There is a way to leave me a donation or tip kind of thing. There's a link below, so that is certainly not necessary, but if you feel called to do so, that's another way to support my channel. And I'm grateful for all of your support. Thank you so very much. So let's get into your reading here. All right, so let's look at your card and kind of gather your initial message. Okay, this is probably my favorite card in this deck, Animal Guardian. Trust your instincts. Just going to sit with this for a minute. So, your pet, spiritual guidance from your pet regarding your current situation. So, trust your instincts. Now, that's kind of self explanatory. But I feel like your pet has modeled that for you, that possibly they modeled that for you when they were here in physical form, that they were very instinctual, they were very intuitive, and that you are very, very connected to animals. And you have the same types of instincts as animals do on this planet, group 2. And they modeled that for you. And they're still helping you with that from the other side, from the spirit world. You're very connected to animals. Also, trust when an animal crosses your path. You know, if you see an owl fly over, a crow, a raven, a deer, whatever, like trust those messages. You can always look up online. You can always Google the message, that that animal has for you. Any animals that come to you in dreams, trust those messages as well. And again, you can always Google the meaning behind these animals crossing your path. So that's coming through very strongly also. Trust also, group 2. This is what's coming through from your pet in the afterlife, that many times they either send these animals to you to send you messages, or also they kind of embody these animals. Okay? I feel like your pet is kind of a shapeshifter, but they can kind of embody these animals too. But either way, whether they're sending these messages to you through these animals, or they're embodying these animals to kind of show up in your life and send you a message, either way, this is how they're sending you messages. This is how they're communicating with you, for your current, regarding, well, your life, but your current situation. This is what we're talking about in this reading. But trust your instincts. So when you see animals, dream about animals, whatever messages come through, trust your instincts. And again, you can Google and just kind of look and see. But trust your instincts and your intuition in regarding your current situation. So just trust. You're also very connected to Mother Earth, group 2. So just being out in nature, right? But I feel that you have a very, very strong love for animals, that you consider yourself an animal guardian. Um, yeah, a very strong connection to nature, Mother Earth, animals, and that you can trust your instincts regarding your current situation. All right, let's pull some animal tarot cards here, group 2. This is really beautiful. All right, so great spirit angels, guides, pets in the afterlife of group number 2, pet parents. What other spiritual guidance do you have for your beloved pet parent regarding their current situation? Group 2. The sun, how beautiful is that? Bluebird, your plans will work out well, bringing you happiness, prosperity, and success. You'll garner the recognition for your accomplishments you so richly deserve. Wow. That's the most positive card in the deck that you can receive. And I was going to say something about butterflies too earlier. I should have just said it out loud, but I was thinking that, your pet is saying too that if you see butterflies, if you see a butterfly that you feel really connected to, that is also them messaging you or coming to you to let you know they're with you. All right. And there's a beautiful blue butterfly right here with this bluebird. Okay, let's pull some more cards here. 9 of Summer. Oh my gosh. So this is the 9 of Cups, which is water energy, emotions, intuition. Now's the time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how this will happen. Just give gratitude to God for all that you had and all that's still yet to come. Wow. Okay, so this is wish fulfillment. These are both probably the most positive cards you can get the deck. I mean, this is amazing. So this is wish fulfillment. This is happiness, fulfillment, your dreams coming true, whatever that is for you. Group 2. My goodness. 5 of Autumn. So this is the 5 of Pentacles, which is earth energy, abundance, that kind of thing. Manatee, focusing upon the negative or worrying about money or your career can block your progress because your trust and faith are at a low point right now. It's not the best time to start your own business or become self-employed. Okay, now I'm going to kind of adjust that last sentence a little bit here. So if you are trying to start your own business or become self-employed, I wouldn't say stop that, but I would say try to shift the negative thinking, the limiting beliefs, worrying about, worrying about things actually blocks the progress. But I know that's easier said than done for sure. But your pet doesn't want you to worry. So it could be that you are experiencing some lack. You are, or you have been, or maybe you have just, that lack mentality or, fearful mentality about how things are going to work out. And then we have the magician. But see, you have the ability to, what's wrong with my voice today? Sorry. You have the ability to create, to manifest. Unicorn, there is magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. Exactly. So shifting from the negative mindset, shifting from the limiting beliefs, and you're not alone, by the way, your angels, your guides, and more importantly, your pet in the afterlife, okay, is helping you to do this and helping you to tap into your own magician energy, right? This is the spiritual guidance that your pet in the afterlife is bringing to you, Group 1. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, these are gorgeous cards. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, connect with Mother Earth, nature, your animal spirit guides, animals you see in nature, animals that come to you in dreams, your pet in the afterlife. Recognize when they're showing up to you. They are helping you trust yourself, release limiting beliefs, trust your intuition, trust your instincts, because you have them. You have everything it takes. Here, look, I mean, this is what's waiting for you. Wish fulfillment, whatever it is you're desiring in life, happiness, fulfillment, magician, manifesting. I mean, this is beautiful. Trust yourself, believe in yourself, trust your instincts. Beautiful. All right, let's pull some oracle cards, Group 2. Great Spirit Angels, guides, and pets in the afterlife. Group number 2, pet parents. What other spiritual guidance do you have for your beloved pet parents' current situation? Group 2. Prophets and ancient seers. Wow. Decisions, predictive guidance. Oh my gosh. I've been using this deck for a while, and I don't think that card has ever come out. Okay, what I'm feeling from this card is that you have the ability to, your ability to manifest is so strong. And I feel like when I said earlier that your pet feels like a shapeshifter, so many times our pets mirror, mirror ourselves. So they mirror our own gifts. And you have the gift, Group 2, of manifesting. And this is all just about making the decision. So once you make your mind up, so with this lack card, you can manifest lack if that's where your mind is. Okay. But with the sun and the 9 of summer, you can manifest happiness and fulfillment with anything in life because you are the magician. So all it takes is your thoughts and making the decision, not just in your mind, but in your heart, Group 2. You are a prophet. You are an ancient seer. Okay. As is your pet. But if you make the decision in your mind and your heart to do whatever it is you want to do in life, it's kind of like you're just going to manifest that so easily. You might have the ability to do this for others also. Let's pull some more cards, and that may not resonate with everyone, but maybe some of you. So, Ascended Masters, devoted spirits with specific intentions. Yeah, setting your intention. Okay. So, Ascended Masters, wow, this is a deep reading. Forgive me, I'm trying to put this into words here. Setting your intentions, making the decision, you have the ability to do this. And sort of creating the life that you want for yourself. You have that magic. Group 2, as does your pet. So your pet is helping you to do this, and your pet is helping you to realize this within yourself. Trust your instincts. Okay, you don't have to even put effort into this. This is like breathing to you. They just want you to recognize this within yourself. Group 2. Wow, this is powerful. And you are not alone. Okay, you have ascended masters, including your pet, who are helping you through this, but helping you tap into this beautiful gift that you have. Wow, this is deep. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Spirit angels, guides, pets in the afterlife of group number 2, pet parents. What other spiritual guidance do you have for your beloved pet parent regarding their current situation? Group 2. Energy healing. Wow. Holistic well-being, thriving, vibrant. Okay. So you have this ability too. And so does your pet. Okay. So this just keeps getting deeper. So group 2, you have the ability, you are an energy healer. And you can transmute energy. You have that ability. So does your pet. Your pet did this in physical form. Your pet is in spirit form, still helping you in that way, but also teaching you how to do this. You have the ability to transmute energy and to heal or heal others or heal your life or heal your situation. Whew, that is deep. Look at this. Okay, I love this card. See the humor. Levity, perspective, wisdom, playful. So this is a little doggy, if you can see it, doing a tarot reading for another dog, and you can see the crystal ball and everything. I love this card. So, the message is see the humor, perspective, wisdom, stay playful, keep it light. So that's the message from this card. But I'm also getting that you might also have the ability, to be a tarot card reader or something like that. Again, predictive guidance, and I think I said earlier that you might have the ability to help others. Yeah, prophet and ancient seer. So look at all of this coming out. Prophet and ancient seers, the tarot cards, energy healing. So if this isn't resonating for you, you might want to try your second choice. But group 2, I am really seeing that your pet is helping you recognize your gifts, your spiritual gifts. Okay. and honor them. For sure, honor them. Yeah, wise decision, accurate, brilliant, organized, validated. You are validated. And we were talking earlier about a decision, right? So, decisions. Wise decision. The wise decision is trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, trusting, in your spiritual gifts, and making that wise decision to move forward with it in some way or utilize it in your life in some way. It might be, you might make a career choice around these gifts, or it might just be, utilizing it in other ways in your life, in some way, but you're validated. You have a huge spirit team here. Okay, this is your soul family in the spirit world, including your pet. They're clapping, they're all clapping, they're validating you for recognizing your gifts. And I feel like you're going to use them for the greater good. Peace, connected journey, balanced, clearing. So again, balancing the chakras. You definitely have spiritual gifts. You're going to tap into them more by getting out into nature, connecting with animals. Again, your animal spirits, spirit animals, your pet in the afterlife. But they are there. You were born with these gifts. You carried them over from another lifetime. This is who you are, group 2. There's no question. And again, your pet in the afterlife showed you some of these things within them. They have all of these gifts too, while they were in physical form. So now when they're in the spirit world, wanting you to utilize, to become aware of your own gifts. Yeah. And become the beautiful healer, musician, magician, prophet, wow, this is powerful. All right, let's pull some more cards. Group 2. Great Spirit Angels, Guides. Pets in the Afterlife. Group number 2. Pet parents. What other spiritual guides do you have regarding current situation? Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Yeah, whatever you're passionate about, step into that. Step into that passion. Love that. Knight, be brave and honest. Stand on your truth. Be honest with yourself. And it does take courage to step into our passion. It does take courage to step into our gifts, or, beautiful. Just beautiful. Amazing. Okay. So I said earlier, I feel like you're a shapeshifter, or I feel like your pet is a shapeshifter. And then we kind of went into you, and you are a shapeshifter also. And then look at the card I pulled. Group 2, shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. All right. This doesn't get any more synchronistic. That is what we've been talking about. Unveiling your gifts. Transform and unveil your gifts. You're going to shape shift into your true self. Okay? Peel away the layers, group 2, and shape shift into your true self and unveil your gifts. You couldn't write it. This is amazing. Amazing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, group 2. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. We're going to pull a final message or two for you. Group 2, Great Spirit Angels, Guides. Pets in the Afterlife of group number 2 pet parents. What final message do you have for them? Spiritual guidance regarding the current situation. Group 2, dark side. Don't hide yourself away. Yeah, don't hide yourself. Let your light shine. Come out of the dark. Allow yourself to go through this transformative process. And really all it is, like I said, peeling the layers away to just reveal your true self. Yeah. Boundaries. Put a ring around yourself and your energies. Definitely create energetic boundaries for yourself. Okay. Group 2, and I'm also getting that you have the ability to do this for others. You have the ability to, to also create energetic boundaries for others. And I do believe that your pet did this for you. You know, we talked about the energy, uh, transmuting that they did when they were in physical form, but also that you have the ability to do. So they did that for you while they were here in physical form. They're still doing that for you, but they're saying that you have the ability to do that. Okay, and here we go. Manifest, dream deep, and ask for what you want. Amazing. Okay, so we've been talking about your ability to manifest. You are the magician. Wow, I am practically speechless here, group 2. This was amazing. I hope you feel that way too. I want to thank Great Spirit Angels Guides and pet parents, or pets in the afterlife of group number 2 pet parents for bringing these beautiful, profound messages through. Group number 2 pet parents, thank you so much for joining me. I truly hope that this resonated beautifully for you. I hope that you feel enlightened about this spiritual guidance from your pet. I would love to hear from you. Please leave me a comment. This was amazing. I truly would love to hear from you. So if you did enjoy this reading, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I just want to hear how this resonated for you. And if you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell so you can be notified as to when more readings like this are being uploaded. And again, if you're interested in a private animal communication session with me in real time, virtually, with your pet in the afterlife and or a pet here in physical form, just click the link below to my website. Through April 10th, you can take advantage of my Rainbow Bridge sale. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next reading. And until then, blessings to you and your beloved pet and or pets. Okay, group 3, welcome to your reading. Welcome to you and your beloved pet in the afterlife. I know this can be emotional, but just trust that they're still with you and still guiding you. So if you want, you can look at their photo, you can look into their eyes and kind of connect with them that way. Keep in mind that if any messages come through you intuitively that I don't say out loud, trust that those are messages coming from your pet. Okay? And so just if you enjoy this reading, ways that you can support my channel would be to give it a thumbs up, give it that like, leave me a comment, give me some feedback. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video with somebody who you know might enjoy it or benefit from it. There is a donation link below. You, of course, not required, but if you feel called to do so, you can also support my channel with a small donation. So those are all ways you can support my channel, and I'm greatly appreciative in advance. Thank you so very much. So let's look at your initial message here, group 3. Wise one. Grow within your current situation. The first feeling that's coming through here with this card group 3, is just an overwhelming feeling of peace. So we are asking for spiritual guidance from your pet in the afterlife regarding your current situation. And I'm feeling peace. So I'm feeling like your pet is definitely very, very evolved. They're so spiritually evolved. And they're very peaceful about your situation in your life. They are the wise one. And they're encouraging you to tap into your own inner wise one, right? Your own inner wisdom, because you are very evolved also spiritually. Our pets tend to mirror us. So you have this owl energy, right? And this crow energy or raven, whichever the one that was, is, but they want you to grow within your current situation, allow yourself to evolve even more spiritually. That you can be at peace. Whatever's going on in your situation, it has to do with spiritual growth. They're saying it's not a punishment. So you don't want to think of it that way. So any difficulties you're going through is not a punishment. Okay? That doesn't exist in the spirit world. But growth does. So trust the universe, trust that you're being cared for, and that you're being like literally carried through this situation. But you're going to grow through it. And they're saying everything's going to work out, okay? All right, so let's get some more information. We're going to pull from the Animal Tarot first, and then some Oracle cards. Great Spirit Angels, Guides. And I don't even know if I said group 3, if I said welcome to you and your beloved pet in the afterlife. I hope I did. By the time I get to the third group, I'm thinking, what did I say and what did I not say? So I apologize. And group number 2 was very, very, very deep. So I'm kind of, yeah. So anyway, welcome. Great Spirit Angels, Guides, and pets in the afterlife of group number 3, pet parents. What spiritual guidance do you have for your beloved pet parent regarding their current situation? Group 3. Oh, look at that. Awakening giraffe. We have a little butterfly here. And it looks like what's a peach tree. You're seeing something from a different perspective. You're awakening to look at things in a different way, and all will make sense. Don't worry if your progress is halted temporarily. Yeah, things will soon start moving again. Yeah, things are going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay, they're saying. And you're literally being carried through this. But if you can see it from that perspective, okay, if you can see it from the perspective of everything is going to work out. And yeah, if there's a halt, if things are kind of temporarily halted, they'll start moving again. But you're being carried through this. Try to see it from that perspective. Okay, but let's pull some more cards here. Princess of Summer. This is the Princess of Cups, or the Page of Cups, and sensitive, kind, open-hearted, inexperienced. You can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. Okay, so yeah, this could represent someone in your life. This is a beautiful, young, innocent energy. Pure. It's a pure energy. Okay? Something's coming through that this could be a pet that who you're going to adopt, you don't even have to search for them. They're just going to come into your life. So that's just for some of you. Okay. But, yeah, this is a pure, um, young energy, and it could be also just a path that you're going to take, a new beginning, trust in your heart, trust in your intuition. Let's pull some more cards, okay? Strength, beautiful. True strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage. Yeah. So this also can represent you and your relationship with yourself. You're taking your purity, your sensitivity, your kindness, and coupling it with your inner strength. You have tremendous personal power and courage. You've got the lamb and the lion. So this is that innocence and purity, including the deer, that innocence and purity and inexperience. But it's also tapping into the purity of your inner child, the purity of your your intuition, your connection to God, your connection to source, and combining that with your gentle inner courage and strength and personal power. Wow. Okay. Let's get some more cards here. And Four of Autumn. This is the Four of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. With the squirrel, be cautious about living a life of extremes or seeing things in black and white terms. Consider, for example, whether you are spending too much versus hoarding your wealth, or giving too much emotionally versus building walls that keep people out. Yeah. So balance. The word balance is coming through here. And then you have Ace of Spring, which is Ace of Wands. Beautiful. A wonderful new opportunity presents itself. It may have come as a surprise, but you'll still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. Yeah. So I do feel like there is a new opportunity for you, something you're passionate about. That's Wands, by the way, which is fire energy, but something you're passionate about. And this is about, your pet. There's growth with this situation, okay? And the growth involves, first of all, seeing it from a different perspective, okay? Seeing things from a different perspective, seeing your current situation from a different perspective, even if it's on pause, it'll start moving again, but just trust that, okay? Tapping into your innocence, your inner child, your intuition with whatever new idea you have. Again, for some of you, it could be an actual person, but I feel like for a lot of you, it represents you. And again, combining it with this lion energy, your inner power and courage. And so I feel like that's the spiritual guidance you're getting from your pet, is combining that pure innocence, because you are an old soul, your pet is an old soul, you're very spiritually evolved, but tapping into that inner child and that innocence and that purity and that trusting the universe, trusting your angels, your guides, your pet in spirit world, combining it with that courage and that knowledge that you already have and that personal power that you have, trying to let things flow and not hold on to something too tightly. Trust the energy flow, trust the process, because this brand new beginning is right there for you, for passion, some type of passion project or business or new idea or even a new relationship, whatever it is. but it'll present itself. You want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. Beautiful. Okay, let's get some oracle cards, group 3. Great spirit angels, guides, and pets in the afterlife of group number 3 viewers. What other spiritual guidance do you have for your beloved pet parent? Regarding their current situation, group 3. Ascended masters, devoted spirits with specific intentions. Okay, so you are surrounded by ascended masters. Okay, so these are very evolved beings, very evolved. They're masters. They're ascended masters. They're so evolved, and your pet is one of those. Okay, your pet, like I said, is spiritually evolved. Your pet is an ascended master. Devoted spirits with specific intentions. Okay. And again, you are spiritually evolved. So they are helping you through this process, grow within your current situation. Archangel Phanuel, hope, optimism, new beginnings. Yes. So there's a new beginning, something brand new for you with this Ace of Spring. Hope, optimism. Right. So, the Wand's energy is fire energy. That's passion, inspiration, hope, being optimistic. That's a beautiful card. There's a castle in the background there. Yeah, beautiful. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, so wow. Okay, so you have community, your group. So something about connecting with a community here on Earth. Okay. And then you have personal guide, guardian angel, spirit family. So there you go. So you have your pet is your personal guide. Okay. That's their role now spiritually for you. So they are guiding you, group 3, and they're part of your spirit family. And then you have all these ascended masters, and Archangel Phanuel has come to give you hope and optimism regarding your new beginning, whatever that is for you. It'll be different for everyone. Wow. Okay. So let's pull some more cards. Great spirit angels, guides, and pets in the afterlife of group number 3, pet parents. What other messages do you have? Spiritual guidance regarding beloved pet parents' current situation. Focus on your health, wellness, active, radiant, nourishment. Okay, so something around your health. This could be physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health. It could be any of those. Let's see what else comes up around that. Wow. Self-respect and worthiness. Okay, self-worth, affirmations, independent, motivated. We have angel, leader, brilliant, confident, worthy, beautiful, loved, queen, superstar. All right, so for some of you, it might resonate that it's physical health, but the reason I said, because it kind of is geared toward that, but the reason I said that what came through also was mental, emotional, or spiritual also, is because they also want you to focus on your mental, emotional, and spiritual health. So they really want you to focus on these things. Okay. Again, grow within your current situation. So they're helping you to grow positively with your physical health or wellness, but also with self-respect and worthiness. Group 3, self-worth, affirmations, independent, motivated. I mean, yeah. So this is part of your growth. And this is part of what your pet is helping you to do, right? And that could be your new beginning. It could be your new beginning that you are committing to your own health, your own wellness. And it could be that committing to your own health and wellness and self-care is helping you, to feel inspired toward this new beginning. Yeah. Yeah. So sandalphone, turquoise, forgiveness, seeking, freedom, healing. Yeah. So healing yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So we have peace, betrayal, lack, questions, pain, answers, loss, forgiveness, greed, abundance, chaos, gain, healing, charity, forgiveness, seeking, freedom, healing. Yeah, I feel like a lot of what this growth is for you is healing. Okay, and again, that could just be your new beginning, or like I said, you might be healing to help yourself walk down the path of a new beginning. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Let's pull some more cards, get some more information here. Great Spirit, Angels, Guides, Pets, and Afterlife of group number 3, Pet Parents. What other messages do you have? What other spiritual guidance do you have from your beloved pet parents' current situation? Group 3. Summer, bask in joy and light. Beautiful. Yeah. Bask in the joy and light. I feel like for some of you, summer is going to be a significant season. I mean, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, we're in spring right now. So it could be that summer is significant for you, and that, that's going to have a lot to do with your health and wellness goals, or, just taking care of yourself, healing. It could have something to do with that your goal to, start this new beginning. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, just take it how it resonates. It could be when summer comes along for you. It could be, just that this is symbolic to bask in the joy and light of your life. White Witch, be the light. Wow. Okay, so we have bask in the joy and light, bask in joy and light, and then we have be the light. And there's that owl again. There's that owl, group 3. Beautiful. All right. So you just have group 3, again, you have a tremendous amount of wisdom within you. You are spiritually evolved. Owl could be your animal spirit or guide or totem. I feel like, so looking all of this now, your pet is coming through and saying that there's a new beginning for you. And by going through the healing process, whether that be physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual healing, or all of the above, or maybe a couple of them, or whatever it is for you, that is going to help you down your path toward your new beginning, whatever that is for you, okay? Because you are here to be the light. You are a white witch, okay? You do bring light to the world. Some of you might identify as light workers, that you bring the light to the world. And I feel like the darkness in this world, group 3, sometimes can be incredibly overwhelming for you. And your pet is saying, be the light, but love yourself, care for yourself. And it's going to be easier to bring your light through. And that's part of your growth. And that's the spiritual message they have for you regarding your current situation. Right? I mean, that is just beautiful. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Yeah. So you have an inner knowing. You are the light, but you are claircognizant. Group 3. You are the light. Honor your inner knowing. Okay? You have a knowingness, and trust that is what your pet is saying. You are the wise one. Okay? You are the wise one. Your pet is the wise one. They're mirroring that to you, but you're not alone. Okay? They are your personal guide. They haven't left you, group 3. They're part of your spirit family. They are your guardian angel. Okay? Whatever your current situation is, they're helping you through it. You're not alone. And your other spirit guides are with you too, and archangels and ascended masters and everything. So you are really protected through this process, whatever you're going through, group 3. Okay? Okay, we're going to pull some final messages from this Starlight deck. Great spirit angels, guys, and pets in the afterlife of group number 3 pet parents. What final messages do you have for them? Spiritual guidance regarding their current situation. Group 3. Expand. Growth is often uncomfortable and messy, but necessary. Yeah, growth is uncomfortable. No question. But it's so necessary for you to be able to tap into your inner knowing, shine your beautiful light on the world. Yeah. Eternity, give yourself permission to slow down. Slow down a little bit. Yeah, with this awakening card, pause a little bit. That's the Hanged Man in traditional tarot, by the way. So you can pause a little bit. Give yourself permission to slow down and self-care and heal yourself for sure. Yeah. Oh my God. I said self-care, and then I pulled the card right off the top of the deck, self-care. Spoil yourself in the moonlight. Yes. Self-care, self-love. And sometimes just caring for ourselves and self-love is healing. I mean, that is healing, right? Yeah. Spoil yourself and self-care. I can't believe these readings have been so powerful and synchronistic. It's just amazing. And this one as well. So, oh my gosh, beautiful messages. I want to thank Great Spirit Angels, guys, and pets in the afterlife of group number 3 pet parents for bringing these beautiful, beautiful messages through. And group number 3 pet parents, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you feel enlightened regarding these messages that came through from your pet in the afterlife, the spiritual guidance regarding your current situation. Just beautiful. If so, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonates for you. I would love to hear from you. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell so you can be notified as to when more readings like this are being uploaded. Again, if you would like a private telepathic animal communication session with me and your pet in the afterlife and or here in physical form, they are offered virtually in real time. And through April 10th, you can take advantage of my Rainbow Bridge sale. And just click the link below. It'll give you all the information. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next reading. And until then, blessings to you and your beloved pet or pets.